Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Jordan Love. Yeah, I've been impressed. Jordan Love, first start. Yeah, I've been impressed. There's a lot of conversation around it, around the league, and a lot of guys have made statements and not made statements, owners who have made statements. There's guys on the team that haven't been impressed. I think it's a personal decision. I'm not going to judge those guys. But we are going to judge this play design and Jordan Love's performance. Right here out the gate, a little check with me, alert, naked, love it, get it easy, completion, except there's no one in the damn flat. What am I talking about? I'm talking about him checking right here. You can see him go to the head, usually mean alert, alert. This is usually an open, closed check as far as to run or to run the naked. And what I'm talking about when I'm talking about bad design, I'm talking about let's boot here. It's a great way to get an easy completion. Usually something's in the flat, someone runs an over, someone runs a clear. Okay, so what happens here is we get, here's that clear corner. Here's that usually late. So bang, bang here on the whoever's in the C gap, and we're out to the flat late. We get an over, but there's no one in the flat immediately. This player right here. We do not need to block the backside edge of a naked. This player needs to be on a sneak or slide flat into the flat immediately. So either we're making a mental mistake or this is bad design. One or the other. Okay, one or the other. But if, and this is just me, okay, I want to make sure I reference this. If you have I have a moral obligation to object to unjust and poorly designed plays and or execution. And right here, this is poor. Need someone in the flat immediately. It'd be a huge gain. So much so that they come back to it later in the game. And we will in this video. But the tight end blocking the backside, that is not it. We do not need that. We need someone out in the flat. Now, could he make this throw? Hell yes. It's there to be made. And the play design doesn't help. This is the first play of the game. We got moral obligations here. Give us something better, please. Need better. Get sterile watching this thing coming out like that. We all have to be critical thinkers in how we design these game plans. 3rd and 5. Jordan Love follows every single protocol that you're asking a quarterback to do, except make the completion. It's there. Adams up top, little corner, out. Get outside the pocket, off platform. It's tough. Now, again, our guys are getting beat up front, but that's a throw you can make. That's a throw a first-round NFL quarterback and NFL quarterback should make. Now, you could probably make the argument that you'd love a little bit better effort from Adams as well. Maybe go get it 2 hands, but still, that's going to be a tough catch. That's a throw you got to make. So design-wise up here, we're just coming out here, and whether this is an out or a corner, it doesn't really matter. Coming in here, we've got the leverage we want. This ball goes here all the time, every day. And then you got everything else just coming this way if it wasn't there and you had enough time. But for me, these kind of 3rd down early conversion opportunities, tough. Really puts Jordan Love in kind of the crosshairs of the woke Packer fans right now. Before we put the final nail in his culture coffin, I want to make sure we set the record straight here with the film, though. Check out front. You know, you got pressure right in the B gap. You got the right guard getting spun. Again, could he potentially 1, 2, 3? No. I mean, he's got color right in his face. Right guard L. Got to get out of there, outside the pocket, but right there, that's a throw you can make. Got to make it. Next one here, before we stop with the witch hunt and the canceling, a little 4th and 5. Up top, back shoulder fade. To me, I personally like the decision. He just misses the throw. And again, I think people get spoiled, and playing quarterback shouldn't be political, but get a little spoiled with Rodgers' accuracy over the years. I mean, he makes those throws look easy like handoffs. Those are tough, tough throws. So up top, if he puts this ball exactly where he wants and has the ball control to put this thing on the back shoulder, it's a beautiful throw, big-time conversion. I think you can make the argument maybe that there's better stuff than fades on 4th and 5. But if that's the decision that we're going to make designing the plan, better throw, better opportunity. Now let's talk just pass pro here. So we've got 6 and they're bringing 7. Easy to see. Now how they get there is one of those tough things. So most lower levels of football, the easy fix here, because you almost always want the free rusher, you don't care what side he comes to normally, to be the farthest guy he has to run. You don't want the free rusher to be someone in the B gap or the A gap. A gap, B gap. So how they sort this thing out is really the choice here, and this is where it gets into the design element of it. So let's just assume that the center is going left. So he's coming this way. So we're going center here, guard here, tackle here. Big on big for the guard, and then the tackle, and then we're going to ask the back to go a dual 1 to 2. Well, this is where it gets difficult, because if you've got this tackle going to the big, and in the NFL, you definitely want the tackles being blocked by the defensive ends most often. Well, now you've got a chance for this duel for you to be hot if they both come. Well, if they both come, it's really hard on this right tackle to know, well, this guy came, so I'm losing my back, so now I have to big duel. That's not going to work. So now you live with being hot in the B gap. So the only way to solve this, and you don't really even solve it, is to go full slide. So you got this gap, 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 and then you come right off the edge, and you live with it, having the free runner be right here. But again, you don't see a whole lot of NFL teams living in full slide world because you don't want your back blocking the edge. Well, let's just watch the back here. You can see he's stepping up, and here comes Sorensen. Again, free runner through the B gap. Not something you want to happen all the time. Tough to play quarterback with a free runner through the B gap, getting hit in the face. It just really is. Again, one of those things, you become sterile if you have to deal with that many times. I'm not some sort of anti-love flat earther. I am somebody who's a critical thinker about pass protection, and that ain't it. So again, sometimes they just got you, and they got him a number of times, and they kept getting him. But we got to think critically about our pass protection options here. Here's another 3rd and 5 that doesn't need a 500-page research report to diagnose what the hell is wrong. We got a fake snap here. Really pay attention to this leg. So they lift their leg to trigger when the center to snap and to fake snap. So that leg is really important in this play. 3rd and 5, we're going to send Adams in motion or shift. Then the center is going to see that leg come forward because Love starts walking to the line of scrimmage. You can see the center immediately lifts up. That's because they do the leg motion to trigger the snap. Well, he's really going up there to check something or change something. Now, there's a few different ways that you can help this process. And again, no research report is needed. You can learn this anecdotally right here. You either don't do that foot leg lift for the center snap, or before you walk up there, so there, now we're going to shift him. So when you know you need to change something, don't move your leg. Now your feet are in cement, and you have to go easy, easy, easy. You see guys do it all the time at every level of football to make a change. Easy, easy, easy. You see the center looking, okay, but he's looking at your feet. He needs to hear the tempo of the voice. Easy, easy, easy. You can't just start walking to the center when your trigger is the foot. So tough not to put that on Love, but again, it's part of the process. The system with how they operate at the line of scrimmage doesn't have a whole lot of experience, probably living in that world, changing plays like that. Bad things happen. Now let's come out and actually run what should have been the first play of the game. Naked with a sneak flat or a slide. Again, you see him doing the same process, hitting the head, alert, alert. You see the lineman saying elephants left. We're going on parade. Come out, nice, easy sneak flat. You see the late, you see the over. I mean, that's what it should have been like to start the game. Different personnel, different way to get there, but same damn play. Just run correctly. It's crazy. I mean, that you can have that kind of mental error when we have this many critical thinkers in the building. Just get out there, get a nice easy completion. He's open. Move the chains. Yes, please. All good. But it's not. Now it's 3rd and 8. 3-by-1. Feels like we're getting heated up again. Here they come. This time, technically, we have the math. We just don't have the scheme. So they're not even bringing a full overload. We've got 7 in the protection, but we don't block it correctly, or at least have the scheme to block it correctly, we're asking the back to do too much. We get hit with probably what's on the quarterback here as far as 4 weak. So again, watch the honey badger up top. He's in the slot up top, kind of the alley area. We've got 7 protecting. They only bring 7, but the way that we're sorting out the left side with the tight end and left tackle, we got the left tackle and tight end double teaming. We got a free runner. To me, this is almost guaranteed on the quarterback here as far as what's going on with where they're sliding. So we've got a nose. So that's usually the first indicator that we're going to have some sort of where the slide is going to happen. So we're here. These two right here, this is where it gets a little hairy here, are going all the way out. So we're here. Then we've got the back, again, dueling. 1, it looks like to 2. They both come, and that leaves the honey badger running through free. So again, this has got a lot of moving parts. We got an odd front, which usually creates some issues for most protections. Watch how they sort it out. The back comes across, and there's just no 1 on 4 weak. The honey badger running through the B gap. The guard looks like he's confused. He doesn't know who the hell he's supposed to take. Trying to pass off to nobody. Wrong twice. And we got a free runner. Sack. All bad. Next one here. Beautiful throw on the out up top. Little 7. Nice reset. Little toesy. But the ball comes out in rhythm. Smooth. This is what I personally wanted to see. Protect him up. Little play action fake. Get the ball out of his hand on time to the best player on the team. 1-on-1 outside the numbers. Again, we'll slow it down here for the timing of it at the back. He pops up. Nice base. Maybe a little toesy there. Feet come together a tick. But watch when he lets this thing go. He's separated right there. Adams isn't out of the break. At the bottom of the 20 up top. Accurate drive. Beautiful throw. Really nice. Again, smooth. In rhythm. Protected well. Lined up. Love to see it. But man, this is well into the second half. Next time down here, love the design. Little dagger at the bottom of the screen. Talk about design-wise exactly what it does the next time we see it. But again, clean pocket. Driving the ball down the field. Can see it off a little play action fake. Wide open. Love the design here as far as getting to a fast 4. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Packers have run this variation of motion for a while here. This fast 4. So he's the 4th receiver. He's in motion. 3, 2, 1 for the eligible. So fast 4 goes in motion. So it creates issues here on the defense. So how is the defense going to adjust to it? They're going to push the slot player. And then this inside backer now has the vertical of number, technically the new 3. So now when he runs the clear, this is going to run with this backer out of there. And then when we run this dagger in behind it, there'll be nobody there because this backer has followed the clear out of there. So it creates this huge void, and that happens because of the fast motion. So the fast motion from the backfield pushes it. You can see that motion with the middle backer. Push. Now he's got to carry the number 3 vertically. See him carry that clear. Then we've got that in coming into a wide open hole. So just really nice design. Again, beautiful play fake. Being able to drive the ball down the field to open wide receivers. Created like that kind of space down the field with the scheme, the design. Again, love to see it. Next one here. Rough. Pick. 3rd and 10. Again, to me, it's tough to be too critical here because I think it's a good decision. I just think the ball control, the ball placement is not what Packer fans are used to. If it's a perfectly thrown ball on the back shoulder, high and away, it's probably a really nice catch. But it's not. It's a little bit inside. Again, would love to see Adams go up there and contest that thing and not let him pick that thing off. I think Jordan Love gets in the way a little bit with his feet kind of bouncing that way. But man, that's being picky. I just think he misses the throw. Doesn't put it exactly where he wants to. If this throw is just a little bit further behind him, a little bit more back shoulder, it's just accuracy, precision, ball control, those types of things that you want to see, whether it's the relationship with the wide receivers, the reps, any excuse you want to say. you can see here to me how when I'm talking footwork wise, he has to kind of bounce to his left to be able to. He brings himself to trouble. That's just you're just inviting yourself to make that throw a little bit more difficult, getting closer and closer to that perimeter rush, as opposed to staying in the middle of the pocket and making those guys run as far as they can to get to you. But he gets it out on rhythm, on time, throws it to the right guy, just misses the throw. And that's the difference sometimes in the league. That precision, you get spoiled sometimes when you've got these great quarterbacks. It's not that easy. Next one here is one of my just kind of like encompasses the entire thing. So what I mean by that is what ends up being a long foul ball is really like that because we've got a free runner running through the A and the B gap. Again, this pass pro thing is not a joke. To understand quarterback play, to play quarterback play at a high level, you can't have a defensive end running free in the B gap for us to take a shot down the field. Up top, this is going to be a touchdown. If we can block this thing up, it's a touchdown. He's got him by 2 yards inside. Throw it, easy. We can't even keep it in play. Now, you watch it on TV, you're like, damn, Jordan, put the ball in play, give him a chance. But watch the stunt on our left side, 55, up and under. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Again, pass pro, again, it's one of those things I feel like I must be annoying to people watching this because this is 6-person pass protection. Okay, he's not really in it. He's leaving with that fast motion. So 6-person pass protection. The center is going to 56. So it's almost like what most people would call a solid pass protection. So that usually means these two for these two. And then these two for these two. You want big on big. Although that guy doesn't look big. Okay? That's usually how it works when the center is going to the mic or the middle of the 3 linebacker types. That usually means that the back has a duel. And again, if I'm not in the room, I don't know for sure. But a duel usually means you've got the most dangerous 1 to 2, if not side to side. So whoever he deems is the most dangerous here. So it could be here to here, it could be here to here, it could be reverse order. Nobody knows unless you're in the room. But I'm telling you, if this comes and you've got this guy in a duel, whether it's 1 or 2 or 1 or 2 over here, and you've got a fake, you abort the fake, you forget the fake, and you come back and you block this thing. The fake does not supersede the pass protection in any NFL offense ever in time. So you can see the center goes to the mic, 56. The back's got somebody. Tough. And even if, let's just pretend that the back doesn't. He's got a free release. The left guard, if that's the case, would be coming off on 55. They would make 38 run the long loop. You would never want that to happen. Last one here, 4th and 5. We don't need Joe Rogan to tell us that it's nice to throw a touchdown pass regardless of taking your first L or not. Nice job right here being able to beat really bad pass protection again. Not sure what's going on at left tackle. Almost guaranteed he's got a big duel. Nice job by Lazard finding a way into the end zone. But fun to see Jordan Love fight through some significant adversity, have a little bit of a moment here. Again, playing left tackle, talked about this a number of different times, whether it's left tackle or whatever. He's got a big duel. That means he's got the most dangerous of this one and this one. So if this one comes, blitzes, he's got to close the door. Must block him, and then we want the guy who will be free to run the farthest amount of distance to get to the quarterback. You certainly can't let both of them go. I mean, it's hard to play quarterback with this kind of pass protection, any level, especially on Sundays. Tough. Whew. Nice job making it happen right here. So at the end of this video, this is really just a conversation to be had, not a controversy. Moving forward, we need to move forward with love and connection. This is really what the world needs, especially the analysis world, football world, quarterback world. You get it, you dig it. I appreciate you hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.